there everyone, it's Nina. Thanks for joining me today for a new Not a Card project. With the warm weather now finally here, it's a lot easier for us to go outside and enjoy nature and find some really fun things that we can use to make crafty projects. My project today is something that I encourage you to create with either your kids, your grandkids, and have them partake in the creating of a fun, nature-inspired tic-tac-toe game. Now, if you're not going to do this with your kids, you could also make this as a gift for a child. It would be a great gift for them to use for outdoor games or even for using in the house on a rainy day. So the tic-tac-toe game that I'm creating today is made with rocks and sticks, but I'm also going to show you how I not only decorated the rocks to be themed for each player, but I'm also going to show you how I decorated the mesh bag that you're going to store all these pieces in. So for this bag, I'm using our Simon Says Stamp Junior Mesh bag, and it's the perfect size for holding a game like this. The material of this bag is also very good for using with alcohol inks to decorate. So with some Tim Holtz alcohol inks, I am covering the bottom portion of my bag on both sides with alcohol ink, and I'm using blending solution and Tim Holtz's blower to help move the inks in a pattern that I like. As you can see, I'm doing a rainbow of colors, but you could also use just some of your favorite colors and not do a rainbow. It's totally up to you. This is really fun and it gives you a really beautiful decoration on your bag. So I've done one side and now we're going to flip this over and do the other side. I do have a little bit of the alcohol ink from the other side of the bag seeping in, and that's okay. This is all going to work out well for creating a really nice seamless blend of color on both sides. And as I'm adding that ink, I'm also flipping to the front and blowing the ink to dry it, so that way it won't run and change the pattern too much on the front. So this bag is going to set aside and dry. It took about 10 minutes for it to be completely dried. Depending on your environment, it might take a little quicker or a little slower. And now we're ready to start painting our rocks. So I have a variety of Dina Wakley acrylic paints. If you don't have these paints, any acrylic paint will work for this. Basically what you want to do is you want to start decorating these rocks. I'm going to use a swatch of color for each set of rocks. This way the players know which rocks are theirs. So one set is going to be blue and then the other set is going to be green. Then after I paint those swatches of color on the rocks, my plan is to decorate them with paintings. So my rocks are going to be themed. I'm going to have leaves for the green player and then flowers for the blue player. You don't have to paint your rocks exactly how I did. You can paint them however you want. And I think this is the part that is going to be fun for kids to get involved with. They're going to be able to enjoy painting them with whatever designs they want. Now I did do 2 layers of paint for the swatches, and actually for all the paintings that I did typically do 2 layers. I like the better coverage that 2 layers gives me. After painting all the swatches on each of my rocks, now it's time for the fun part of adding the designs. So like I said, I did leaves for all of the green rocks, and each individual rock is completely different. Not one of them has the exact same leaf pattern. But of course the player will know that these are their rocks because they're green and they have a leaf design. Moving on to the blue rocks, I did flowers for all of these. Again, just like I did for the leaves, I didn't make each flower exactly the same. I also didn't make them the same color. I wanted to have a variety of pretty colored flowers, so I have not only yellow, I have orange and even pink. This way I get a nice assortment of colors, and the player will know that these are their rocks because each of their rocks are blue with a flower on them. For the flowers, I did want to make sure I did 2 layers for the coverage, just so that way they were nice and opaque. The leaves didn't need a double coverage, but I did want to add some line details to the leaves just to give them a little bit of extra something special. My plan for the flowers is after I apply the second coat, I'm going to go ahead and add some nice centers to each of the flowers and also some small dots of color around them, just for a little extra something special. So after all of your rocks have been painted and everything has had a chance to dry, we're ready to start turning this into a full game. So outside, you're going to want to grab some nice sticks. I found some in my backyard. You'll need 4 of them at a nice size. I tried to keep them about the same thickness so that they all worked well together. And now you're ready to start playing. So you can take your rocks and play your game. And it's a really fun, colorful, and unique way to create something crafty out of nature. And of course, everything fits inside of the junior mesh bag that we colored. So now you have a storage solution for this game that you can tuck aside when it's not in use and then carry with you when you want to take it to go or pull it out when you're ready to play. I hope that this video was inspiring, that you got to enjoy seeing how to make some fun DIY crafts with items in nature and some products that we carry here at Simon Says Stamp. If you're interested in any of the products that I did use today, be sure to check out the video description or our Simon Says Stamp blog for additional details. Don't forget to subscribe, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will look forward to seeing you again very soon. Until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye!